Hi guys, I hope that you guys are having a good Friday. I wanted to do a video. Sorry, I'm at work, but I wanted to do a video about a few things. And I have sorry, I have everything written down about what I would like to say and stuff like that. So hopefully this helps someone. Okay. Let me get relaxed, guys, because I'm on my break. So one thing, and it just been a lot of people that I have just met and just talked to, is understanding your journey. Okay. And just please just listen to the rest of the video. Just listen. Okay. So understanding your journey. And if you see me looking down, I'm just trying to make sure I'm staying on topic. Okay, so when I say understanding your journey, so when I first started my journey of just finding myself as a young woman, I understood, well, during that time, I wanted things to go my way. That's just human nature. We just want things to go our way at a certain time, especially with electronics and everything. We just want it at the snap of our fingers. We just don't care about what it will cause for us to we just don't worry about the cause. We don't worry about how it would affect the next individual. We just want it here and now. However, during the time it's about 17, 18, I thought I had everything planned in life. Like, I just knew, like, from high school I was going to college I was going to go to grad school I was just going to keep on doing it. And let me tell you something, I have kids right now, but kids was not in the question. Kids was like, I just didn't want kids during that time because I just never wanted to be stuck. Okay, I never wanted to be stuck, and I never wanted to be a statistic. But I was never informed about when those plans do not fall through. Yes, I was informed, if you fall down, just get back up and dust it off and keep moving. But mentally, it does something to you, especially in our community, or just for people, period. Mental illness and just a lot of things tragic, like a lot of tragic that we have, like postpartum depression, we don't really talk about. We are informed. Whatever you're going through, don't worry about it, just get back up. Life is it is what it is, right? It's a very sad situation, and I'm sorry, I just have to stay on topic. But my question has always been, what if we can't? What if the person that you depend on so much, the person that you see smiling, the person that you think that is so small, I said small, so strong, the person that you feel that is so successful, somebody that you just wish that you can travel just like them, or buy the same clothes as them, or just do whatever. What if that person that you're depending on is unable to pick themselves up? What happened now? Now, as most people say, you will help them. But if you can't help yourself, how can you help someone else? Basically, the point is, we are humans with absolutely no power. Unless you're like a superhero, Marvel's Spider-Man, And if you are any one of those and you think that you are, congratulations. But try to get some help, okay? Basically, what I'm trying to say is we need to understand that things do happen. It happens. Things are out of our control. And once we understand that we are not God and we cannot control anything that's going to happen, we will become more humble. And that where it leads me to, when things do happen, we have like this entitlement of, it's supposed to go this way, or this shouldn't happen to me. I got a master's degree, or you know, I have about 50K in my checking account, or I don't do drugs. Or you will try to belittle someone else because this how dare this supposed to happen to me, because I was a chosen one, and nothing should happen to me, right? That's considered ego, entitlement. So many different words we can go ahead and explain on this video. Sometimes these things happen to us is because we need to be awoken. We need to be awakened a little more. We need to humble ourselves. And sometimes it's to save us from us. Save us from us. Sometimes we can just go, we don't listen to ourselves. Just like, you know, you would hear somebody say, don't overeat. Listen to your body. When your stomach says stop, stop. But as many of us, sorry for the interruption, as many of us would continue. And that's what we do in our regular, our everyday life. We just continue. We ignore our message. We ignore everything. So take your time. Take your time today, tomorrow, throughout your years. What is the rush? What are we trying to get? Because sometimes the place you're trying to get, you're really not satisfied. It's just because, you know how like a kid will go ahead and put pizza and they'll get some ice cream, our eyes get big. And then when we get it all, we don't want the rest. We have everything, but we're not satisfied. And so what I want to leave here today on this video is be careful what you ask for. Because sometimes what you ask for, you basically is unable to complete the task. And sometimes the reason why you are unable to complete the task is because it is not your time. There is always a time and place for everything. I know we have heard it throughout our life. Our parents probably tell our grandma, our pastor, somebody had told us it's a time and place for everything. Understand when it's your time and be prepared. Be prepared. I enjoyed one analogy, just one man. It was years ago, and it was a video that was floating around on Facebook. And he basically has stated, and correct me, I don't want my phone to die. He basically stated is, stop worrying about what's on another person's plate. We are always worried about another person's plate. We are always trying to chase what is meant for someone else. So he basically, to make a long story short, he was basically saying he was at a dinner table and he placed his order first. But the person that just came in got their order. But they got their food first. And he was looking at that food and he was just like, I want that food. I should deserve, and you probably heard somebody say this, I should have deserved this. It should eat. How did they get this? Entitlement. Not humbling ourselves. So he goes on and he says he was just furious. But later he started listening to himself. He started listening to God. And I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to push anything. I'm just saying for myself. He started listening and he wait. Sometimes waiting can go a long way. So anyway, he waited, and when he got his meal, baby, sorry, I got my nose pierced. Baby, when he got his platter, it was fixed with everything he didn't even imagine, because he waited. Now, you know, at the beginning of the story, yes, he was so envious of this individual and he wanted to have what they have. But sometimes waiting is the best thing that we can do. Understand one thing. Take care of your temple. Take care of your temple. Love yourself. Understand your health. Because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Slow down. Breathe. Meditate. Remove all the toxic, even your negative thoughts. Because sometimes our negative ways can also dwell on our blessings. So remove it. But understand that everything will be okay. I know you heard this before. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Because when it's your time, it's your time. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I hope that this message that this message that I'm presenting to you guys helps somebody that is probably going through a rough day, probably going through a rough week, or just a rough year. Everything will be okay. Shoot. I even have my days where I'm just like, Princess, what's going on? But everything will be okay. Everything will align itself in order. Just know, when it's time for your meal to be presented, it will have all the fixing, all the king crab, all the lobster and the lobster tails, everything. But you must be patient. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later.